Okay.
How will we be famous if you see it?
You won't, and it's the back of your head, so you're okay,
Can
guys.
it hear us?
Yes, it can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Listen. We're going to put our hands down, put our paddle boards down, and model good listening. Who's modeling good listening? Corey? Did you lose your marker? It was a big marker and now it's gone. Okay, let's see if we can find somebody to replace your marker in just a second, okay?
I'll share with him.
Yeah, you can use one of mine, because it's the same thing. Would you like to use this one? Okay. Now, what I'd like for you guys to do is model good listening at this point, because we are going to learn something new. Remember yesterday when we talked about relative pronouns and articles, prefixes and suffixes, and all of these things are going to be on your module test next week?
Yeah.
Remember that, Cody?
No.
All right, here's the new skill that you're going to learn today. We've gone over adjectives, and we're going to review those, and we've gone over adverbs, and you have a list of adjectives and adverbs that you use when you write, correct?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to show you a way to take sentences and make them this big,
Whoa.
really, really easily.
Is it like that thing over there?
It's a trick. It's a wonderful trick, and it's called the last part of speech that we have learning. We've learned conjunction. No, we've learned interjection.
Preposition.
Preposition. This is the last part of speech. Once you guys have all this down, guess what? You have learned grammar for 4th grade.
Wow.
So this is it. Today we're learning it. You guys excited?
Yeah.
All right, so our objectives. No, you won't see yourself there, honey. Okay. I'll show it back to you guys if you'd like to, but you'll really just see me in the back of your heads.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Language objectives today. We're going to extend our sentences and improve our sentences using adjectives, adverbs, and prepositional phrases. Okay, are we ready? All right, the first thing we're going to do, we're going to review, because we got to remember what we know. Do you guys remember this? Ariel? We're not going to talk too much about scary stuff, don't worry, okay? We're just going to go over this really quickly. Well, no. Remember, we carved the what? Round. Yes. Actually, Haley, go ahead and hit the lights. You carved what? Hit one light, Haley. The what? Fat, round, pumpkin. What were our adjectives? First of all, let's identify the noun. What was the noun?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. Why was pumpkin our noun? Is it a thing?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a thing. Does it do anything?
No.
No. Is it a subject?
Yes. No.
What's our subject? There you go. But pumpkin is our object, isn't it? It's our thing that we're talking about. Now, if I just said I carved the pumpkin, yeah, I want to think about a big, fat, round pumpkin. I might even say a green pumpkin or a white pumpkin because I love white pumpkins, don't you guys?
Yeah.
So we like to use our adjectives. Okay, what kind of night was it?
Windy.
Dark and windy. What if I said it was a night?
Oh,
sorry.
That's a wimpy.
Oh, that's okay. What? That's a wimpy sentence? I like that. What was your adjective there?
Wimpy.
Wimpy. I like that. We don't want wimpy sentences, do we, boys and girls? We want strong, descriptive sentences in our writing. Okay, remember I told you that Miss Wire loves to write, and that before I was a teacher, I was a writer?
Yes.
So I love to read your writing, and I love adjectives. But you know what else I love? Adverbs. What does a verb advertise for?
A noun.
Let's not talk over each other, Kate.
Adjective.
No. What does an adverb advertise for? What is it, Emma?
A verb.
A verb. What is a verb? Let's go back to our parts of speech. It's the word that shows the action or state of being, but what does Mr. Wire call it?
The doing
The doing word. What's it doing? Where's our doing word? So let's look really quickly. Adverbs. Adverbs, we're going to ignore this part, because you don't need that. Adverbs are going to do what? They're going to advertise for something.
Advertise kind of sounds like adverb. We can't see the whole page.
Advertise does sound like adverb. I know it. Hold on just a sec. Let's see if we can
That's
have that.
probably why
There we go. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Probably why it is called. That's probably why it advertises because it sounds like.
Is that why I call it advertising?
Probably.
Yeah. Does it make the noun or verb better?
Mhm.
So an adjective advertises for a noun,
It's like
and then go ahead.
it's like a store doesn't have as good as business if you don't advertise it and get the word out.
Absolutely. When you guys did your advertisements for Krusty's Waterbeds, remember that?
Yeah.
Did you use lots of adjectives? Big sale. Remember that? Who else had some good ones?
I had 50% off.
50% off. Yeah. Okay.
I had can't remember now.
You can't remember, Katie?
I had 90% off.
Well, but was that an advertisement using an adjective or an adverb? What did you say, Landon? The best place. Yes. So you were advertising, weren't you? And so we know how to advertise for nouns. You guys are really good at that.
I said on my.
But what's hard is remembering how to advertise for verbs.
Yeah.
All right. So first of all, when we look for an adverb and when we go to use an adverb, we have to identify one thing. What part of speech do we need to identify, Miss Selena? Don't talk over each other. Miss Selena? We're advertising with an adverb. What are we advertising for? The verb. The verb. Okay, so let's identify the verb. The artist painted carefully. What did the artist do?
He painted.
He painted. So is painted our verb?
Yes.
Absolutely.
And carefully is
Really quickly.
adverb.
Okay, that's awesome. Let's not talk over each other. I know I'm so excited you're enthusiastic, but will you guys raise your hands?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. All right, so yeah, carefully. How did he paint? Carefully. He painted carefully. Carefully is our adverb. All right, sometimes adverbs, that tells us how. Sometimes adverbs tell us when. For example, soon she displayed her work. Well, what did she do? Ariel. She displayed. When did she display something? Soon. Soon told us when. That is our adverb for displayed. Okay, and sometimes they tell us where. Cody, her paintings hung there. What did her paintings do? What did they do? Help them out, Catherine. They hung. Do you agree with Catherine?
Yeah.
Is that what they did? Still thinking about, are you still waking up this morning? Weren't ready for me to pick on you? Okay. Well, wait a minute. Where? What did the paintings, we know the paintings hung. Where did they hung?
There.
Where did they? Where did they hang? I'm sorry, let me get
There.
present tense. Where did they hang?
On there.
They hung there.
But
So there could be an adverb. So adverbs are going to tell us how, when, and where. And a lot of times the how, guys, there's a little trick. They have the lee on there. Absolutely. Now, in your writer's workbook, find that list of adverbs.
You never told us to.
Oh, I'm sorry, my last two rows. Go ahead. I apologize. We weren't quite ready, were we? List of adverbs. It's the back side of your second page. There are a lot of words there. Well, this is your list of adjectives, and this is your list of adverbs. That's okay. But you can read them. Okay, I'm going to go back to your seat quickly. Sarah, do you need your writer's workbook? Miss Goff. We brought Sarah's for her. Thank you. Okay, at the top of your page that says list of adverbs, I want you to write with your pencil very, very clearly so that you can see it. Advertise, or you can just actually write, because you guys don't know how to spell advertise. If you know how to spell advertise, write advertise for verb. You can write it in your pen. It's the second page, back of the second page. Did you find it? You're on it, Ariel. You were on it. Where it says list of adverbs, you're going to write verbs at the top. These words are going to advertise for your verbs. Absolutely. If you know how to spell advertise or you want to try to sound it out, I'm okay with that.
I need some help here.
Okay. It's on the back of the second page, Katie.
Is it this page?
Absolutely.
This one, I can't find it.
Ariel, your hand was on it. Okay. Raise your hand if you cannot locate it, please, and Miss Goff will come around. On the other side, where it says list of adjectives, Cody, pick your pencil up. You're going to write verbs on this page. Because you're advertising for your verbs, aren't you? And then on this page, you're going to write advertise for what? For a sticker. Who's got it? Raise your hand. Allie. Nouns. Allie, make notes that you get a sticker. All right, you ready? You're going to write on this side nouns. So, get your pen. Tell them what you're doing. Yes, and we love our vivid verbs, but we're not going to talk about that just yet. Right, verbs. Verbs. Yeah, you did. This is verbs, and this is nouns. Okay. All right. That's going to help us remember when we go to write and we want to make a noun like pumpkin really good descriptive, we're going to know which page to use because we're going to know noun is at the top. And then this side we advertise for nouns.
Mr. Wire,
Yes.
I want to read mine because like the first letters are cut off.
Some of the first letters are cut off?
Yeah.
Okay, so like always, I see what you're saying. And then accidentally. Yes, I see what you're saying.
I see newly.
Okay. Yeah, Miss Coffin, I might have to modify that this weekend. We'll fix that. Yes.
I see daily. This letter.
Daily?
Yeah.
Well, what does that word mean?
Like.
Is that a how, a when, or a where adverb? A when adverb, absolutely. Daily. We do our language daily. What do we do?
We do our language daily.
How do we do it? When do we do it? Daily. Absolutely.
Oh, it's not daily. I know. I thought you were saying our language daily. Like.
Yeah, we call them like a noun, our dailies, yes.
Whenever you keep putting daily up there, I keep thinking it's our work daily.
You think it's our work daily? Okay, so we feel pretty good about these, right? Let's practice just one or two more. Look at this word, Mary Beth. Isn't she cute?
Yeah.
And Mary Beth adorable? She always helps her mother. How many of you help your mama? I know Corey does.
Well,
Corey.
my mom's before
Who always helps their, but you help your daddy and your granny.
I help my aunt.
You do? Do you always help?
Yeah.
Do you often help?
Yeah.
Do you begrudgingly help?
No.
My kids do. They say, I'm not going to pick up my room. They begrudgingly help.
I love doing chores.
Mary Beth, what does Mary Beth do?
I help my dad. She helps.
Say it together. What does Mary Beth do? One word.
Help.
Help. Mary Beth helps. How does Mary Beth help, or when does Mary Beth help?
Always.
That's our adverb.
At home.
Very good, guys. At home. Oh, we're going to get to that, Damien. That's our next step. That's a preposition. Very good. Just patiently waited for the train. What did Jess do, Taylor?
She waited.
Well, how did she wait?
Patiently.
So patiently is our adverb. Not adjective. If you said patient Jess, that would be an adjective because we would be talking about Jess and she's a noun. But we're talking about how she waited, which is a verb. So this word is advertising for what? Our noun or our verb?
It's a verb.
Our verb. Yes, Kate.
Now I get it.
Now you get it?
An adjective just advertises for a noun.
Yes.
And you'll have that in a sentence with a noun usually if you're making a good sentence. And if you want to have a good sentence with a verb in it, you want to put an adverb in it also.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We want to use lots of adjectives and adverbs. Very good, Caden. Okay, so was that a how or a when? A how. How did she wait? She waited patiently. Very good, boys and girls. You guys are awesome. All right. You guys look like you're getting a little fidgety. Would you like me to draw straws so you can come up?
Yeah.
Okay, absolutely.
Yay.
All right, but while we're doing this, I want you to model good listening. That's meaning what? We want to
Sit up straight.
Yes, sit up straight. Everybody take a deep breath in. And we're back, aren't we? We're here. Good job. Okay, Ariel, come on up. Can I use your desk? Okay. If I use your desk, that means you get to draw. I use everybody's desk. You guys know that. Corey, what did Lucy do to form a B? What did Lucy do? She became, absolutely. Well, when did Lucy become? This is a tough one. Then, awesome, Ariel, good job. Y'all give her a hand. 'Cause that was a tough one. Oh, and she did her bow. The ballerina that she is. Okay, so let's circle this. Is then a win? I think I said it. Yeah, it's a win. When did she become it? Absolutely, Ariel, good job.
So are that rhymes? Is then a win?
Is then a win? Hey, is then a win, guys? We can remember it now, can't we? Draw, Corey. Sarah, come on up, sweetie. You want to walk this way, dear. I don't believe he looked. And we don't want to worry about that because, Nathaniel, when it's your turn, you probably don't want people to say that about you, huh? And it'll be your turn next. Okay, the older man lived nearby. What did that man do? And this is a tricky one because there's an adjective and there's an adverb. Let's see if we can find them. What did that older man do, Sarah? He lived. Where did he live? Nearby. He lived nearby. Awesome, Sarah. Good job. So nearby is our adverb. Now, really, really quickly, draw one more, Corey. Alley. There's an adjective in there and a noun. Let's see if you can find them. We identified the adverb. We identified the verb. I'm sorry. And then we identified the adverb. Now there's a noun and there's actually two adjectives in there. There's two. Let's see if Allie can find them. Do you guys know them? Do you know them in your heads? Really? Write it on your title board. Don't look, Allie. They're going to write them. What's our noun? Man. Okay, circle man. Okay, now Allie, there are two adjectives. Oh, good job, Haley. Hold them up, guys. No. Man is your noun. There's two adjectives. You got it, Emma. What are the two adjectives? Give me 5. You guys are brilliant. Man is your noun. There are two adjectives. Look at this, Miss Goff. They've got it. They have got it. Older is one. There's one more. Let me see, Landon. Absolutely. Absolutely. One more. Remember?
I got it. What are your articles?
Yes. These, the articles, A, and the are adjectives. You guys are brilliant. Way to go this morning. Yay. Give yourselves a hand. I'm proud of y'all. That was really, really good work. You remembered. Okay, so you know your adjectives. I think you feel pretty good about your adverbs. Are you ready to move on to the next part?
Yeah.
We're going to take sentences that are this big, and we're going to make them hold your arms out without using and a whole lot.
I use and almost in every one of my sentences.
You like throwing straws, I know you'll get 2. So, give me 5. Ready, everybody? I got 5? Miss Dwyer's going to say this. We're not going to use the word and more than once in our sentences. So we're going to make sentences this big without saying Catherine and Damien went to the park and they went to the skateboard park and then they, and then they, and then they, and then they. We're not going to do that anymore, are we guys? We're done with that. We're going to do comments next week, sweetheart. So what we're going to say instead is where they went and how they went.
Slowly.
And when they went.
Can we use and one time?
We can use and, maybe once or twice. We'll work it out. Okay, but we're not going to use it over and over and over, are we, anymore? We're done with that. Our writing is going to look so creative, and I'm going to show you why. I don't think we need great help on adverbs. I think you guys have it. We're going to go right to, what's this part of speech that we're learning?
Prepositions.
You've got adverbs. I don't think we have to do that. In the back of your writer's workbook, there is what, Emma? Say it loud. Where? Show them what page.
Page at the back.
Well,
Page at the back.
hey guys, let me ask you a question. Do you think when Miss Goff and I are up here this summer, running all this stuff off, it's so we can just drive you crazy with it?
No.
Who thinks that's true? Do you think it's maybe so that, because we have a plan to help your writing?
Found it.
We have a plan to help your writing. Show them which page. There you go. Prepositions. Prepositions.
She's like at the page.
Absolutely. Let's look at this. Prepositions.
And I don't know this one.
No, darling. Okay, let me have the straws, please.
I even have compound.
Okay, raise your hand if you need help finding prepositions.
Desiree.
We gotta change turns. All right. Raise your hand if you need help, and let's find it. When you're ready, look up at me. Emma's helping. That's okay. When you're ready, look up at me. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Thank you, and I'll need to hit search. Thank you so much. Prepositional phrases is what we're looking for.
Yeah, we're watching it.
Yeah. Not yet, not yet, not yet. All right, are you there? Are you ready? Look up at me when you're ready. Model good listening. Model good listening. Everybody there? Emma, you lost the page? In the middle helping everybody? Okay. That's okay. All right, let's read at the top, 100 mile barriers. At the top, read across like you're reading a book. Are you ready, Landon?
Aboard.
Aboard, read with me. Aboard, beyond, out. Go to the second line. About, but, over. Go to the next line. Above, by, past. What do those words do? Stop and think about what those words do. Write it on your paddleboard, and I want you to hold it up. Stop and think about what those words do. And in your own words, write that on your paddleboard and hold it up. I want to see what you have to say.
I don't anything about it.
Well, write that on your paddleboard. You can write, I'm not sure. But I think those words do something. What do you think they do?
How do you spell sentences?
Sentences?
Word.
What do they do?
Make sentences bigger.
Yeah, absolutely.
Good show.
Sentences. Look right here, hon. Oh, it's actually right here. Can you see this, or do you want me to write it bigger?
I need you to write it bigger.
Okay.
So we actually did that.
This liar.
That's what I think.
This is what I think.
All right, hold on. Sentences.
Mr. Liar.
They explain how, when, and where.